a formula known as a quadratic equation, and if you have not learned it, you've been living in frustration. And if you learned it quickly, you are ahead of the rest, 'cause it's on the test. Just remember the formula that will guide your way. Just sing this song. X equals the opposite of B. Plus or minus square root of B squared minus 4ac all over 2a. It's a quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. There is a formula known as a quadratic equation, and if you have not learned it, you've been living in frustration. And if you learned it quickly, you are ahead of the rest, 'cause it's on the test. Just remember the formula that will guide your way. Just sing this song. X equals the opposite of B. Plus or minus square root of B squared minus 4ac all over 2a. It's a quadratic equation. Quadratic equation.
Function a problem particular way. Function the algebra way. What's a representation? Point table math graph equation. Representation. What are you missing? Ask that if you know you could give it a rest. I didn't know you could get an A on your test. Yeah. Function.
Particular way, functions the algebra way, multiple representation, point table, graph, map, equation, verb description. What are you missing? Ask X if you know you can give it a rest. After knowing this, you can do good and get an A on the test.
That you need. Do the same thing on both sides you see. X by itself, step that agrees. Every day I'm greeted with equations, two algebraic expressions. That formula say that when women are equal, that's not a mistake, it's an inequality. Before we get started, here's some things we know. Greater than, less than, equal to. This is what the symbols do. The goal of inequalities is to let value from the variable. I can show you how to. Reverse operation, if you see an addition, then we must subtract. Multiplication means division. Now we're making progress. Here's a perfect example. Since the late A, we operate on both sides. 15 minus 15 occurs on one side. Well, 15 minus 100 must be 85. Therefore, A is greater than 85. Could be 86 or 89. There's a set of numbers that will always come true. And solving inequalities, answers come in a group called, which is set. Greater than 85 to infinite. All the answers should be expect. Just in case you don't believe, plug in 84 and our problems that you see. 99 is less than the number that you need. 84 would never lead you to this statement to agree. So it's peace. Life is full of inequalities, so before action steps that you need. Do the same thing on both sides you see. X by itself, set that agrees.
My name is Jacob and I hope y'all ready. It will make sound so funny, but I'm here equal to less than, greater than, less than or equal to. Contar más, yo creo que puede ser lo que sea. A la que les den girl, es una asesina, pero verla una buena felina. A la que les den girl, contar más, yo creo que puede ser lo que sea. A la que les den girl, tiene una y me da pistola, tírame lo que sea. A la que les den girl.
Yeah, we plotted up. Plotted. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Changes in one and step. Changes in slope in one and step. Yeah. 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 Working in the back, solve it once, that's a fact. Solving back to back, now it's easy, that's a fact. Solving back to back, now it's easy, that's a fact. Y equals mx plus b, slope on the set, think on that, slope. Working in the back, solve it once, that's a fact. Whoa, solving back to back, now it's easy, that's a fact. Solving back to back, now it's easy, that's a fact. Y equals mx plus b, slope on the set, think on that. Shift up, shift down while I'm plotting all these points. Y intercept while I'm working with my boys. Fx equals x, so I'm making all this noise. Fx equals x, so I'm plotting all these points.
Working in the back, solve it once, that's a fact. Solving back to back, now it's easy, that's a fact. Solving back to back, now it's easy, that's a fact. Y equals mx plus b, slope intercept, think on that. Working in the back, solve it once, that's a fact. Solving back to back, now it's easy, that's a fact. Solving back to back, now it's easy, that's a fact. Y equals mx plus b, slope intercept, think on that.
Yes.
Yeah. Gonna take my graph to the old town slope. I'm gonna solve till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my graph to the old town slope. I'm gonna solve till I can't no more.
I got the coordinates on the graph. Find x and y's attached. Gotta solve this graph. Got the zero slopes and mass. Gotta solve this graph. Gotta get this math. I've been in class, you can get it off that desk now.
Y equals mx plus b. Oh, mx plus b. Y equals mx plus b. Oh, mx plus b.
Give me your protractor, put it on my bladder, cheated on my baby, you can go and ask her. My life is a movie, math good winning rulies, got our graph from Gucci, go get my rulie. Y equals
mx plus b. Oh, mx plus b. Y equals mx plus b. Oh, mx plus b. Yeah, I'm gonna take my graph to the old town slope. I'm gonna solve till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my graph to the old town slope. I'm gonna solve till I can't no more.
So if you fail me, you getting jumped by being my best friend. Hello students, welcome to class. My name is Miss Chaplin. Today I'm going to be teaching y'all about functions. That's good with you?
I guess it's kind of boring.
Alright, so how about I spice it up? That sound good?
Alright.
Alright, bet.
How many functions you got? A lot. How many tests you failed? A lot. How many functions you plot? A lot. What type of coordinate points you got? A starting point, where to go next, that's all you need to pass a linear test. What does a function look like when seen on a table? It starts where x is 0, and that's no fable. A constant rate of change, rise over that's not so strange. A starting point, where to go next, that's all you need to pass a linear test. A function tells you all you need to know, the start of course and where you need to go. Y equals a plus bx, tells you to start at a, then b the rate of change will send you on your way. A starting point, where to go next, that's all you need to pass a linear test. A starting point, where to go next, that's all you need to pass a linear test. You heard?
F of x equals x, that's a fact. Slope intercept, that's a fact, that's a fact. Slope intercept, that's a fact, that's a fact. Y equals mx plus b, slope intercept. F of x equals x, that's a fact. Slope intercept, that's a fact, that's a fact. Slope intercept, that's a fact, that's a fact. Y equals mx plus b, slope intercept. Rolling with the gang, learning math cause that's our thing. Soon as we get older, we gon' rock us some rings. Cause Mr. D taught us money's everything. Put a pause on that, we so smart, yeah that's a fact.
Slope intercept, that's a fact, that's a fact. Slope intercept, that's a fact, that's a fact. Slope intercept, that's a fact, that's a fact. Slope intercept, that's a fact, that's a fact, that's a fact. Slope and changes the steepness of the line. Y-intercept, yeah, that's the sign. B changes the starting point of the line. Okay, we just taught you how to make a slope for Y. Slope intercept, that's a fact, that's a fact. Slope intercept, that's a fact, that's a fact. Slope intercept, that's a fact, that's a fact. Slope intercept, that's a fact, that's a fact.
If y equals mx plus b, all of y'all living in fantasies, you is a joke. M equals slope, 100% is my goal. You know our style, you know our flow. You know the vibes, we ain't never broke.
Yeah. Hun, no cap. Anthony on beat. Let's get this. Feel me? Ayy. Real low students give a mind about math. Big bad words in hallways in class. Power I got to pass. Adding subtraction can lead up to cash. Mr. D teaching you about these words. We got monomials, which means one term. Then we got binomial, which means two words. Also, mind you, a variable is a term. Damn. Standard form, and we ready to express. We ready to graph and plus what's next. If quotient of power help us assist, then it simplifies exponents exist. Polynomials, you finna get caught up. Polynomials, you finna get caught up. Polynomials, you finna get caught up. Polynomials, you better get your facts up. Polynomials, we understand. Mr. D like money, but where he stands, he does have money and got no plans. And he raises his son like Superman. Gee!
My name is Mr. D and I'm in charge of this game. Listen to me, I'm about to spit some flame. And listen up, students, if you like to know, the square root is the way we about to go. Hey, 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 hey. It's the Falcons, if you like to know. Mr. D. Stringer just taught us his flow. Let's go. Hey, 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 hey. One is one, four is two, 9 is 3, 16 is 4. Let me tell you just a little bit more. 25 is 5, 36 is 6, 49 is 7, 64 is 8. Grab a date, let's go skate. 81 is 9, measurement is 10, 8. 121 is 11. Square root. This is what we talking about. Square root. This is what we learn. 1 is 1, 4 is 2, 9 is 3, 16 is 4. Let me tell you just a little bit more. 25 is 5, 36 is 6, 49 is 7, 64 is 8. Grab a date, let's go skate. 81 is 9, measurement is 10, 8. 121 is 11. Square root. This is what we talking about. Square root. This is what we learning about. 1 is 1, 4 is 2, 9 is 3, 16 is 4. Let me tell you just a little bit more. 25 is 5, 36 is 6, 49 is 7, 64 is 8. Grab a date, let's go skate. 81 is 9, measurement is 10, 8. 121 is 11. Square root. This is what we talking about. Square root.